Ben, can you talk us through this? How do you always start the season well in tipping and always lose?
Yeah.
I have a formula for the first couple rounds.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way Las Vegas was going to go down without minimum 2 out of 2 upsets.
Mm-hmm.
Talk us through that. Talk us through the math.
Yeah.
Well, there's always a few upsets in the first round, and I thought Vegas would only exacerbate that. So many variables, uncertainties, egos involved.
Egos.
Specifically, whose ego?
The Broncos.
Broncos for sure. Yep.
Yeah, they're a cocky bunch.
Anyone that wears a headband has either got a receding hairline or is a fucking egomaniac.
Says the guy wearing a hat.
Yeah. Where's your hairline?
You're not bald. It's different. When you're bald, you need something on your head to frame your face.
Yeah,
or else you just look like a fucking naked mole rat.
You've past receded. You've receded.
Mm-hmm.
You've receded.
Yeah.
So what if my back hair and ass hair eventually creep up over? Maybe it can do like a full body
it's a circle.
Yeah. Well, you're both fucking subhuman to me. Welcome to another episode of Just the Tip. I'm your host, Michael.
Football.
Hey. Joined with me, as always, by Matthew.
Can't win now, bitches.
Where is he?
You're looking like...
Yeah, right here, this guy.
2024 and now 2025 tipping comp winner, unverified. Yeah, that's good stuff. And joined with me, a man who, if he could throw his feces at another person, he would. Ben Stern, how you going?
Hey, you don't know my feces throwing history.
Would you prefer to throw your own feces or someone else's feces?
I'm more of a smearer, fecal smearer than a
he's
thrower.
An artist. He wants control, you know.
I imagine you're sort of like those Japanese men in the subway who take photos like upskirts or like take photos of women's feet.
Ooh.
But you're just there with a bit of poo and you're just smearing it on people in the subway.
How about this for a new product idea? Basically, a shoe that's built-in upskirt camera shoes, essentially.
So you give
Following
them
me?
to... Yeah, no, I'm with you.
So basically, a steel cap shoe, but instead of the steel cap, there's a camera in there pointing directly up.
Yeah. And you have like a favorite goth hottie coworker. You go, hey, I got you these shoes. I think you should.
Oh.
You
don't fucking give away the shoes. They're for you.
They're for
They're for you to kick out when you're on the subway or standing in an elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. I thought you. Yeah. Okay. All right.
If you're that way inclined at the piss trough. If you like a little bit of undershaft.
Yeah, if you want to see some gooch.
Yeah.
What do we do with the footage of your goot? Can you cut that out, Matt? Can you edit that out?
No. This is all important stuff. This needs to stay in.
Yeah, good stuff. NRL Vegas, it went off without a hitch. Tiny hitch. Very Australian hitch. Tiny little Australian related hitch.
Could you word for word reenact the hitch?
Well, it didn't. Do you not know what this is? You
No,
don't.
I think he does, and I'm shocked that he does.
Is this a Spencer Leniu thing?
Yes, this is a Spencer Leniu.
Because it's Roosters related, of course. Yeah.
I was thinking, like, should we even bring this up? Like, a lot of the main podcasts aren't like talking about it really. This is our bread and butter, I feel.
I'm gonna lean straight into this. First little bit of spark of controversy.
Yeah,
as someone who has chimp-like features.
Yeah,
go
listen,
ahead.
Ben, before you go ahead,
Yes.
just be mindful. I don't want to have to edit the shit out of this segment, so please.
Just a big bleep will do.
You are such a fucking pussy police, dude. You are the biggest.
Okay, but
this is why
society
is full of cucks. Because of people like you canceling everyone. Fucking
okay.
knob.
But yeah, say what you're going to say, and we'll decide whether we'll start doing these ones if.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it racially slurred if they're of a similar skin tone? Like if I call you Matt, like I'm like say something about your whiteness, am I racist?
Yeah,
Mm.
but I can talk about Matt's whiteness.
Yeah, but you know they're not of the same heritage. They just both happen to have brown skin, right?
Well, what was it? Wasn't the joke skin color related?
The joke?
I don't know. No, it wasn't
Not
a
the joke. The
connotation.
the transference of words between two grown men.
Well, we're transference of racism.
Please continue.
Is Ezra Mam Fijian? I'm not.
What did he say? Why don't you tell everybody what he said, Mike?
Spencer Leniu allegedly called Ezra Mam a monkey. No, I don't know if the audio picked it up, but Ezra Mam definitely feels as though he was called that, and Spencer Leniu didn't deny it.
Why can you not So here's the thing: if you call somebody a monkey, why is it automatically a racist thing? As in, does that mean you can't call anyone a monkey now? Like, what if somebody's legit monkey-ish?
We were talking about this earlier.
We had
Michael Miller.
We had a dude at our bloody high school and literally called monkey
because he looked like a monkey,
and he was
That's
white.
what I'm saying. Is the word monkey
white.
now suddenly off?
Yeah, I think probably because monkey was a derogatory term used against black people, and especially Fijians and Papua New Guineans potentially. I'm just trying to find out, where is Ezra Mam from? I should know. He's born in Sydney. Don't know what his heritage is. I feel like it's Fijian. I feel like he plays for Fiji.
Don't you also think get over it? As in why do we have to go through all this? Once you've made a formal complaint, then you're dragging it all through, and he's going to get suspended, make a whole thing of it, right? Just bite it and fucking get over it. Don't be a fucking baby. I get it. You're upset. Get over it.
Perpetuate the circle of violence, you mean?
Really? Matt, what really? Why am I getting the collar pulls?
Well, I think that if you say something racist, you should be punished.
Not
and
all the time.
I think that's just what they're doing, right?
Not all the time. When have you ever felt racially vilified against in your life?
No, of course not. I'm
then
a white man in a white country.
How do you know what anybody else feels?
Let me say
anybody
this.
else feels. You never felt it.
No, I'm not speaking for Ezra Man, but if I'm in the workplace and someone insults me, calls me a fucking cunt in front of a meeting or something, and then my boss said you should just get over it, I'd be like, what? I thought this was a professional environment.
If you were called something that was rude to your skin color, would you make a complaint?
No, but mind you, it's never happened before in my life. So if it did happen, I'd be like, oh, this is a strange novelty. Someone being racist to me.
All you got to do is, buddy, go on YouTube for 5 minutes. You go watch some videos. You'll find it.
I don't know what sort of algorithm you're working with, Rand.
Oh, well, I don't want to get political. This is about NRL. Let's get back into focus, gentlemen.
I'm glad you have said it's about NRL. Great, that's terrific.
Yeah. But thank you. I might have. Yeah. I think I can leave that in, right? Can we leave that in?
So. I think we can leave that in.
Yeah. I think that's all good. I think it's just a healthy discourse between two fellas who are of sound mind and one friend of ours.
You can imagine in my life how many insults I've been called in all areas of that spectrum.
Give us the top.
I don't think I've ever dobbed on anybody ever.
Not for being racist. You've definitely dobbed on cunts before.
Definitely. Give me an example.
Did you dob on Eddie Matter once, didn't you?
I didn't dob on Eddie. me and Eddie had no beef. We were good. You dobbed
on him when he stole the computer screens, I think.
Not me. I didn't even know about that story, dude. That's not in my. You might be mixing me up with another really handsome man from school.
Okay, might be Jerome. No, Jerome was in on it. No, I think it was you. I think you dobbed. Any other news? The only other news I got from this week is that Munster slipped in the shower and has re-aggravated an injury.
Didn't Tom Trbojevic do that once? Allegedly, he slipped in the shower.
He slipped on the shower. He wasn't on his own in the shower. I don't know whether or not Munster was getting chong in the shower. And
you could only assume, you could only hope, really, he was getting chonged out.
He has. Money's getting chonked. Ben's not in a joking mood because he feels like he's been racist.
Yeah.
No, my rabbit is I just don't like how fucking pussy the whole world's gotten, honestly. It
Your
doesn't
rabbit.
really-
That was a. What's wrong with your rabbit?
Oh
Your
no, my
rabbit's
rabbit's
gone
making a fuss in the other room. I
Distract.
I'm gonna sort it
Distracted. Yeah.
Okay.
Would Ben say that this damn PC culture has made the world go soft? I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, he is famously hates PC culture.
Yeah.
He doesn't want everybody to feel happy.
I was the
He wants
original.
the opposite. Everybody to be unwell.
Awakened before
shifty.
everybody became woke. Now the whole woke movement has become a very
Tainted, twisted.
tainted and twisted and gross sort of thing of what it originally was. But you know, society, the pendulum swings, all these little cultural faux pas and stuff fall away.
Are you like a full 45 degrees coming back in the other direction?
I'm a 180, bro.
Like you're the pendulum's up here at the moment. We're going PC mad, and now we're coming back here, and you're here. Trump is re-elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? Do
Yeah,
you
what is
think a man should be able to get a Woman of the Year award?
Only if that man has a cock, I think. Yeah. It can't be. It can be a trans person who is male to female. It can't be female to male. You know what I mean? Like a dude with a pussy. Is that the answer you wanted?
You just confused me, dude. You just kind of...
Well, you brought up trannies, dude. You sound pretty confused. You can probably cut that. First,
Yeah, I'm just going to call this whole episode either censored or cancelled. That's the title.
We actually, everything we've said has been non-offensive.
Yeah, to us.
Anybody, if you get offended by anything we've said so far, unsubscribe. We're done.
So
Yeah.
Benjamin took the. I can't say. I don't
Wait,
like.
just before you get going, Mike. Do you remember I think it was last week, Ben, when you made a pledge to be nice to our fans.
That wasn't not nice.
I mean, you've told them to unsubscribe.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if you're such a snowflake, you've been offended by anything
Snowflake.
said so far.
Yes, snowflake. That's on my right-wing politically incorrect bingo card. Well done. That's the center.
Would you rather
Sorry.
be? Would you rather be?
Would I rather be?
What was that? What was the thing I said? I forgot. What was it?
Can a man get Woman of the Year?
No, Matt. What did you write down?
Oh,
Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the bingo card. So it's the center, I think. It's probably too common to maybe to be on the bingo card.
Is libtard any of them?
Yeah, for sure. That's right here. Yeah, it's up like top right.
I don't know.
Yeah. But blue-haired lefty. Is that something in your vocabulary as well, Ben?
No, but I mean, if I'm seeing somebody with blue hair, I'm expecting some bold opinions.
Yeah.
My middle square is soy boy beta cuck. Waiting for one of those to come out.
Yeah. Ben, are you starting to get like strangely into like World War II history at all?
A little bit. I'm more been watching the more ancient history from just before Jesus and stuff.
Yeah.
Ancient aliens. Yeah.
Well, just watch that. I know Mike's been into World War history for a while, but he's a history nerd in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Should we?
Yeah.
Mike, take us on.
I can only assume that because this tipping website sucks dick now. I can only assume that Matt, you tipped Manly, and as did Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, Jeff, only ones to get correct tips so far in Vegas round.
Yeah.
You and Harry, I assume, tipped Manly. Everybody else had the Broncos. Well done to you, Ben. Hang on to it while you can, because the Ides of March are coming. If you're with your history, the Ides of March are coming.
It is March.
Yeah.
The order is as God intended. It's laid out. Everything that's going to happen is going to happen. Your feeble eroded neural pathways are weak and can't predict football.
Wow.
Well, I've seen the future, and you will be shown paradise.
No, look at
with
Matt.
one arm, not two.
Matt,
arms.
you have the worst cerebral atrophy on this program.
Wow, you're spitting some absolute terms
Yeah,
at me right now. Like, have you just like finished watching like some sort of video, or what's going on?
Yeah.
No,
Started
no,
10
I
minutes
haven't-
late.
I
You needed to
haven't-
watch Jordan
haven't
Peterson.
grabbed a drink yet. I was in such a rush to get back. I haven't. Well, I
Grab a
might
drink.
go just level out a bit and then be back. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
go level out.
you said eroded neural pathways. I mean, if the title of the episode wasn't already set, that was a good contender.
All right, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Lock me in for the Knights.
Okay, cool. Terrific. Knights v Raiders, McDonald's
Mike.
Jones Stadium. Yeah,
What's happening?
his neural pathways have eroded.
It honestly sounds like it.
He's on the spice. What do we got here?
Oh, Spice.
Clear, concise, tight. Matt, remember, tighten up. We're coming in
Okay.
concise. All right.
Sorry. Okay.
Not getting dragged down.
I'm tilted. Okay, let's.
Yeah. Jordan
get into
Ruffin is a fullback now, I guess, or is he only going to be there until Seb Chris shows back up? What do you think?
Honestly, I think the situation is that they have no good fullbacks, and I think Rapana is the immediate plan for Ricky Stewart. But mind you, it is Ricky Stewart. He's probably going to swap and change his team a lot unless they just keep winning. I got to say this about this Canberra Raiders team. This is the first game of the round one, part two.
Yeah.
Knights versus Raiders. This Raiders team, just from my uneducated opinion, I feel like it's seriously lacking point scoring ability.
It's poopy. That's absolute poopy.
Yeah,
Like-
it's they've got Ethan Strange at 6. I'm keen to see how he goes.
Yeah, got a bit of X factor on the wing. Yeah, Ethan Strange, brand new in there. Put him in your fantasy team.
Mhm.
Morgan Smithies as
What
well.
do you
potentially.
reckon, guys? About we didn't do enough Bakers talk. We should do more of that before we get into whatever we do here.
Shut
Ben.
the fuck up.
We've already started.
Come in,
We were in it. We're here.
We're talking about the
You
game.
won't come and find me. You won't find me.
I'll
Ben,
find you. cunt.
Ben, if you're not on camera, just stop talking.
Yeah. Go have a drink. Go wet your brow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see where the points are coming from for this Raiders team. It's poopy. It's absolute poopy. And if the Knights continue the form that they had last year, Phoenix Crossland is still hooker. Love that for him. Jack Cogger on the interchange. Does Jack Cogger play hooker? I don't know.
He's a bit of a utility. You could throw him in anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, this Knight team looked too good. Me take Knight. Me block a Roach take Knight.
Me also take Knight. I know Jaden Braley's still missing with a hamstring injury, but Phoenix Crossland does a great job at
He's
hooker.
great. He was there the entire time last year.
Yeah, and the fact Knights are at home as well, I think Ponga lays on some points here. I got Knights winning by 10.
Yeah, okay, cool. Next game, we have got the Wars v the Sharks at Go Media Stadium over, I assume, in fucking New Zealand. Tane Tuapiki comes in at fullback, takes over for Chance, I imagine, right? Chance is a fullback there, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Chance, he's okay. He's not that good. So Tane Tuapiki should do a job. Miko Hines a little bit injured allegedly. This might be if this is my second favorite game of the round. I think this is not the game of the round, but it's like the follow up to the game of the round. I'm gonna take the Waz here, but it's gonna be close as fuck. I'm gonna take the Waz 1-12. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I agree. It looks like a really good game. At home in New Zealand, two teams which they both should make the top 8, you'd think. I am really keen to watch this game, in particular for Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. So it's his first official game back in the NRL. He's playing center. Looks like he's going to be a full-time center now. In the preseason match, I can't remember who they were against, but he was, all in caps, taking souls for a half at center. He looks so good. He looks so fit. I honestly tempted to take him on my fantasy team, to be honest with you.
He's a lot. He's like 600, isn't he?
He's expensive, but he looks so sexy.
Not going to play Origin.
No, he's not going to play Origin. But anyways, for this game, I agree. It's really tough to tip. Warriors at home. I think Warriors still make top 4. I've got Sharks finishing below. So I'm going to go with the home side here. But I think it'll be close. I'll say 4 points.
Bro, I got Penasini in my center spot. I might as well take Tuivasa-Sheck. There we go. Done. Benjamin. Washmith? Cool. Yeah, Sharks suck. Let's see. Next, we have got the Storm v Panthers. What a Friday night. Ben, I took your advice and I messaged Puku Cafe and Bar in downtown Hanoi, and they are going to be showing the NRL on Friday and Saturday night. So,
Storm Panthers?
Yeah. Hit up.
Yeah. Okay. So the Storm versus the Panthers. The Melbourne Storms round 1 record, which I don't think they've ever lost a round 1 game since like 2001 or something, right?
Oh, yeah, they heard you.
This is the hardest challenge I think they'll have to retain that record against the 3 straight time champs in the Penrith Panthers. Also, there's talk that Cameron Munster's racing the clock, as you said, slipping in the shower. Pappenhausen gets his first run at fullback, I think, for a while. Maybe a couple of games late last season. I can't remember. But I don't think he's going to be up at full speed yet.
He was never back. He got fucked up. In fact, I'm surprised he's already back this far.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he got done again, didn't he?
Remember, it was a sad moment for rugby league. First game back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what they say? Karma's a bitch.
Karma? What did Pappenhausen do?
What did he do?
You've got a secret? You've got a scoop? Hot scoop?
Yeah, hot scoops with Ben.
Oh,
no.
Yes,
no,
I do, but that's my edge in this tipping comp, so I can't give you my edge.
Okay, good to know. Okay. Good to know.
See, that's one thing you need to win in life, gentlemen. You need an edge. What's your edge?
Are you winning it right?
Yeah, you're on fire tonight, Ben.
Yeah.
Storm versus Panthers. I think either team can win. It comes down to who wants it more. I think Melbourne will want it more.
Okay. Didn't ask you, but thank you.
You got it. Yeah. You got it thick and deep.
Continue, Matt.
Yeah, so Mitch Kenny's missing from Penrith, by the way. Do you know why he's out, Mike? I haven't seen anything.
Mitchell Kenny. He's got Luke Summerton. Yeah, I remember seeing Luke Summerton. I'm like, who the fuck are you, cunt?
Yeah, no idea why he's missing. But anyways, I think it's still going to be strong regardless. I could see, Nathan Cleary, taking control of this game. I think he's going to get the Dally M this year. But your boy, and by boy, your boy, I'm referring to myself here. Your boy loves a streak, and might regret this, but I think the Storm also win. I got the Storm winning by 2 points.
Safe to take the Storm. Yeah. Mitch Kenny set to miss the team's start to the season with a suspension and fine looming for his couple Boxing Day lines social media post.
Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. Forgot about that.
NRL.com's not putting that in there. Speaking of fucking soy boy beta cuck snowflakes, the people who write.
Wait, sorry, go on.
I just realized.
I thought you were going to the next game. Soy boy beta cucks talking about the Bulldogs and the Eels.
The people who write the articles for NRL.com are just like, they're like androids. Hey, they take nothing from the outside, no outside noise coming in. It is just like pure and factual. Yes. They won't say Mitch Kenny. They say Mitch Kenny is not playing. They don't say why. They don't give us any sort of sauce or sprinkles on my ice cream, which I love.
Those sprinkles.
It's like an AI wrote this. Speaking of soy boy beta cucks.
Wait, who are you tipping?
Probably Penrith. Yeah, I'm going to take Penrith. Fuck
Penrith. Storm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
the riff. Although this is more or less the same team, right? That won the grand final. Just Critter's missing.
Amazing Crichton and someone else is kick out left last year.
Yeah.
Or was
they'll do fine.
Maybe it was this. I can't remember. Yeah, they're Penrith. They're still going to be good.
Yeah, Jack Cogger's not there anymore. Yes. Soy boy beta cucks take on to Parramatta Eels versus the Bulldogs. Man, skip this one if you want. Two bottom of the table teams punching it out here.
This is a very missable match. This could be a good time to rekindle some things with a loved one, or go experience nature, or Yeah, go take a nice early Saturday afternoon off. Come in late. I mean, check the score. Sure, why not? But yeah, really, if you really value 80 minutes of your time, might not be best directed at this game.
Definitely not. A new look Bulldog side. I'm surprised Blake Taff gets the fullback jersey because he's not that good of a fullback.
He's doing something right to keep Critter out.
Yeah. He must give terrific blowjobs, Blake Taffs. With those little, there you go. I look over.
He's got that real big, like.
He's got that, like, like it's gonna get around a cock, no problem.
I told you to look up the Simpsons version of Gerald Ford, the ex-American president, and compare that to Blake Taff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes, accurate.
Yes.
Yeah, nice puffy lip.
Plenty of room for my dick in between his lip and his teeth. Is that what you mean? Like up in here?
Yeah. You can hide it in there. Keep it warm.
Yeah.
If you could have a partner that could remove their teeth for a blowjob, doesn't mean they're old. It just means they could remove their teeth. Mm-hmm. Is that gummying gonna gross you out too much?
Yeah. Look.
But it's gonna feel better.
What? No, one of my co-workers has a newborn. She might be like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months old. The baby grabbed my finger and just without asking, put it straight into her mouth and was like chewing on me. It felt disgusting, dude. I was like, ugh, brother, ugh, get it out of here.
Like, bro, you don't know where this finger's been in its time as well.
My coworker was like, no, it's fine. She'll build up antibodies. I was like, no, get it out. Get it out of here.
She's going to build up chlamydia, dude.
Look, funny. Dogs are going to fire. Doggies fans. Dogs are going to fire. It's not yet. It's not going to be this game. But they are going to be firing. I'm going to take Parramatta here, 13 plus, probably.
By firing, you mean they're going to get like 3 or 4 wins in a short amount of period in the season, and we're all going to think the stock's going to the moon and it's going to crash.
Yeah, and then they're going to realize who they are, where they're from, and they're not going to win a game from like round 6 onwards, I say.
Do you reckon it should be like Bulldogs policy that all players must just remove mirrors from their house so they don't have to look into their own faces?
You've reminded me of a thought I had a very long time ago. Players that should play for the Bulldogs, like players who are just absolute dogs. Tyson Gamble should play for the Bulldogs.
Ooh,
James Fisher-Harris should play for the Bulldogs.
Scum.
Just absolute scum cunts should play for the Bulldogs. Any others you can think off the top of your head?
No. Here's something that we don't do enough, and it's going back to the mirror, is when was the last time you went to the mirror and for like a genuine 1 or 2 minutes stared yourself right in the eyes and really confronted yourself? It's actually
I do that all the time.
You do that?
I do that, not all the time, but I do it like once or twice a week. Yeah.
I feel like we just like flash our eyes, like just look real quick in the mirror, or if you're brushing your teeth or something, for example, we're looking in the mirror, but we're not like genuinely staring right into our pupils, like really just stare yourself with the most deepest stare you could and feel what emotions come up after a minute or so. It can be quite confronting.
That's
a challenge to the viewers at home too. Do that and let us know in the comments.
You want no Bulldogs players to be able to do that.
No, because if they confront those things, those demons or whatever, like they might actually become better. They'll be able to repair.
We don't want that. Yeah.
No.
What I like to do is stare myself in the mirror with no lights on but a candle on. So I've just got like the light just up like this, and I just like to smear lipstick on my face. I don't know about you guys. I'm taking Parramatta as well, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I thought that was going to be real. I didn't know that was going to be a joke.
Nah, Mike, I agree with you, man. Put me on the Eels. I've got a little buffer now, I don't have to play too crazy this week.
Yeah, that's fine. Still the same week. Matthew, what do you got to say about this game? Titans v the Dragons.
Listen, there's one thing I know about this game for sure, and it is the game of the round.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
agreed.
Game of the round, Titans hosting the Dragons at Cbus Super Stadium. I'm going to miss it, unfortunately. I wish I could be there. I'll be recovering from wisdom tooth surgery.
What happened to Mitch's
keen to watch
What's going on with him? Did Mitch
He-
get surgery?
He did get his surgery. He got it out. Said his face was very puffy and sore.
Did he get all 4 at the same time?
Don't remember. He got a
Are
few.
you just getting one?
Just one. Yeah, just
What's
one
the
down
point?
here.
Is it
Because
giving you pain?
it's coming in sideways.
It's got
Needs to go.
impacting. It impacts. I had
That's
all
correct.
4 removed at the same time, and yeah, the face goes big, and you wear the like ice pack you tie around your head.
Yeah, just did it like last year. Fucking sucks. But what fucking sucked more is I got charged like $150 parking in the city. Bullshit.
I thought you were gonna be like, what
Ooh.
sucks more was
Ouch.
no headies for a fortnight.
No, I can give myself headies, no problem.
Have you tried?
Everybody's
We've all
tried.
tried. We've all tried.
We've
I
all
can't
tried,
do it.
but
I can't do
Can
it.
you reach it? Let
Today?
us know in the comments. Can you suck your own dick?
Yeah, history. Let us know if you can suck your own dick.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think about Kino Kini playing as the Titans fullback. What do you think, Matt? Kino Kini going to kill it? Is he going to Kino kill it or what?
I think as far as opposition goes, it's a good opportunity for him to kill it against the Dragons, who, in general, they do start strong, but they're not necessarily a top 8 threat, you wouldn't think. So it might be a good game for him to play. Who knows how long he actually stays in the role for when Jaden Campbell, there's talk he might come back early. So it looks like the coach is also committing to AJ Brimson at center, which I'm keen to see how that goes. David Fafita obviously missing, which I think is a big blow. But we got Beau Formore back. Hopefully he stays fit after doing his ACL this time last year. I tried to look at the Dragons team on the team list.
Mhm.
I really tried to look at it, but I fell asleep. It's so goddamn boring. I don't give a fuck about it.
It
I don't know
is.
who any of their players are apart from Ben Hunt. They don't exist to me.
It is just like toast with a little bit of butter on it, and the butter's not all the way to the edge, and the toast is only a little bit burnt. It's still very white.
It's the kind of toast
I like
you
it.
get at the cheapest West Sydney motel, like some
Yeah,
room service bloody.
It's dry.
It's dry
just
but
cardboard.
soggy at the same time. I don't know
You
how
get
they
like
did it.
one of those little like sachets of jam, and you can't open it, and you just like, oh fuck it, like it's
You
just-
give up. Yeah.
You're just looking at this dry, flavorless Dragons team,
Have
being
you
like,
ever
how can you
stayed
win
in
anything?
like a super old, depressing motel before?
Oh yeah.
You know the one if you have.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
think in Hobart,
Yeah.
it was not. It was still nice, but the rooms were pretty shit.
Yeah, you know those toasters where it's not just a toaster, it's like a conveyor belt, and you have to wait for the toast to get all the way to the other side, and it
The
comes
old
out the other
school
side,
camps.
and it's barely toasted. You have to put it in like 3 times, and eventually you get it, and it just tastes like sadness. That's this
Yeah.
Dragons team.
The third time it comes out, and it's a fully fledged Dragons team.
Yeah, yeah. I am going to take the Titans here. I'd say Titans win by 6 points, but mind you, Dragons do start strong, but they're at home. They're my Titans. Let's go Titans.
Me too. Let's go Titans. I love the Sam Verrills is on the bench. And Chris Randall was a very good hooker for us last year. I love that. We've got Wish.com Haas on the edge. That he should be okay. Yeah, I mean Leu's on the bench as well. Who's taking his spot? Keenan Palacia is starting. I love that. Give the kid
See
a
how
shot.
he goes.
Sure, why not? I feel like Des has come in and be like, fuck it, like who cares? Like your spot is not guaranteed in this team. I'm the new guy. Fuck yeah. Keenan Palacia, get in there.
Yeah.
Benjamin. Titans Dragons.
Just want to segue quickly. Did you guys watch any of like the Sydney Roosters like behind the scenes Road to Vegas episodes or anything like that? Any of like
No, I tried to. It was boring as fuck.
What about I think that the 4 teams that put up their hand for the risk of the first one should get first dibs for next year, and they shouldn't spread it around.
I don't
risk?
Or
think,
alternatively,
I don't think they took a risk. I think everybody wanted to do it.
They wanted to do it.
Loss. How do you like this for an idea? We can talk about it more at the end of the show, but Las Vegas Magic Round.
Why'd you do that to me
2
with your
magic
tongue?
rounds a year.
Say that lick now.
Las Vegas Magic Round. All the teams go to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Except
and
one.
just do the except for one shit fucking basically you just leave the Dragons. You invite everyone except the Dragons, but don't explain to them why. So they just left the whole club confused.
Yeah.
you have a magic round, and then the next week you have off, so nobody plays.
This is not clear and concise. Can you just tell me who you got out of the Gold Coast and Dragons, please?
Oh, I've got the toast.
He's gonna take the Dragons.
You're going to take the toast.
Tipping the toast.
St. George Illawarra toasts.
Lock in the toast by 12 points.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Magic Round in Las Vegas is probably too much. But I'll ask you this, Ben. Who do you want to see in Las Vegas next year?
I want to go, so I want the Chooks to be
So
there.
you answer. First answer is you, but I meant teams. So
Me?
I'm sorry.
I want to see me in Las Vegas.
No, but I missed
Like
the
the
first
NRL.
one with the Chooks. So they might not get another crack in my lifetime. Well, they won't, because they're only planning on 5 years. What's 5 times 4? That's 20. Well, maybe they might, but they might get 3 more teams in. So, they might not get a chance. I think next year they should make it Panthers, Broncos, Roosters, and the Storm.
Flip those, I think, and leave out the Broncos. I think the Panthers versus the Storm, and Roosters maybe versus Souths, because Souths have already been there, and the Americans that went to the game will be more familiar with the Rabbitohs.
Yeah,
That's
Russell
what I
Crowe
think.
as well.
I don't. Yeah, and Roosters v Souths would be great because they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Terrific. That's all.
What would be the
Dolphins
worst possible
v Cowboys.
lineup they could have?
We've got this Suncorp Stadium, the Dolphins home game. And
We hadn't
who have
finished
you
talking,
got
mate.
for this one, Matthew?
So the Dolphins versus the Cowboys at Suncorp Stadium. This is actually a very tough one to tip. Technically, it'd probably be a home game for both these teams, really. Dolphins slightly more. Tom Gilbert's ACL, that's a huge blow to the Dolphins. Huge blow. But they do obviously have Herbie Farnworth and Tom Flegler coming in. So I hope they do well. We'll see how the Finns go in general in their second now full year in the comp. The critics are going to be less forgiving now. That's not the first year.
sure.
They probably did better, especially early in the season last year, much better than anyone thought they would. For the Cowboys, I think their forward pack looks very strong on paper. They got Lolo, McLean, Cotter, Lukey, and Nanai, great edges. You have to question whether Tamalolo's got any magic left in the tank. I probably doesn't. I think he's just a boring old prop these days.
He's an old man getting $1 million a season. Yeah,
I think so. And I wonder if Tom Dearden starts to take over this team. Chad Townsend's getting a bit old, so I think tough one to tip, as I said. But I do feel like that North Queensland have the edge in the halves in this game, which I think leads them to victory. So I'll go say Cowboys win by 8 points.
Yeah, I sort of agree. I think I am going to take the Doys, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Dolphins rally, similar to what they did last year when we were there, and they just come out flying.
Yeah.
They're just such they're not a toast team. They're like, what are they? They're like banana bread, the Dolphins, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Benjamin, who you got for this game?
Dolphins versus. We're in the last game of the week.
That's right.
Should I draw it out a bit?
No.
Finns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finns. This guy's coming out with some tasty hot tips this week.
Yeah. Any
Who
reason why?
did you guys tip? You guys tipped
Cowboys.
Doys.
I tipped Doys.
Yeah, Doys.
Mike, have you made a decision on this one yet?
Yeah, I follow you into the Doys tip, but wouldn't be surprised if the Finns win.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah.
What, you should copy the guy that's winning.
Who's that?
Your dad?
I'm winning.
If you're in
I'm winning
front,
by
that's
2 points.
If you're in front, that's technically a win for your dad because you came out of his ball sack. It's sort of like,
Yeah, I'm an extension of his balls.
It's sort of like if I come on a bit of paper and that bit of paper tips correctly, but tips differently to me, and that bit of paper tips better. Who's responsible for those tips? Me or the cunt?
How many generations of people could you reinsert back into the ball sacks? If you put Matt, if we put you back in your dad's ball sack and then put that thing now into your grandpa's ball sack.
Where are you going with this?
How many
It'd
times
be
could we do
quite
it?
a stretched
Everybody
out
asked.
ball sack. But by the third layer, your ball sack is basically the size of two people.
Pretty warm.
It's
Please go on.
logistically, it's unlikely and probably impossible.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely
Sorry,
unlikely.
my rabbits. You don't understand the stress of owning a rabbit.
Yeah. Seemed like a frivolous
People
choice.
say parenting is hard, man, and they're 100% right. There are 100 rabbit. Oi.
Rugby league history writes, Cleopatra had 4 children, including one with Julius Caesar called Caesarion. I don't know about that. One of the definitions of dormant online is temporarily inactive or inoperative. I think as long as you continue to play as a club, you cannot be dormant.
I agree with that.
I can't remember that conversation.
Yeah, you guys were talking about when a team is dormant, you know, and I agree. Rugby league history.
Okay. Yeah, so not even Q Cup teams. That was the only one from last week. Please comment more so we can read them out. Tell us, give us some monkey business to talk about. Tell us your opinions. Who's a snowflake?
Yeah. Start flaming away in the comments.
Who is the biggest snowflake in the NRL? That's who I want to know. Listeners, who's the biggest snowflake in the NRL? Let's see. Yeah, you got a hypothetical? Anyone?
I don't have a hypothetical, but I have a question about love for all of us three. If you're ready to open your hearts.
Yeah, Ben loves love, don't you?
You ready, guys? Ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. My question to you is, I want you to describe for me what you would define as your perfect date.
Oh, he's trying to get ideas out of us.
No, my ideas are terrific, but I'd like to know what you guys would consider as a perfect date.
Is it a new partner?
First date.
No. It could be any date, but like a date in your mind, not only that you think that she would enjoy, but you would really enjoy.
Okay.
You know, the perfect date for the two of you.
I put on dates for other people. I put my enjoyment secondary. I enjoy their enjoyment.
So describe for me your perfect date, Ben. Well, actually, while you guys are thinking, I can tell you mine if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's my perfect date. I cook them dinner at my house. All right. Okay. We're cooking dinner.
You're gonna go straight to eating them out.
Maybe she gets involved in the chopping of the goods of the vegetables. Who knows? We drink wine and then we just hang out and then we basically spend the night drinking wine, talking, and showing each other music that we think the other person would enjoy.
Okay.
And we just do that all night and would stay up talking or get down to business, whatever happens naturally.
That sounds like a nightmare, listening to the music that you like. Jeez.
No way, dude. No. It's the best.
You're wrong.
But yes,
you're
but
wrong.
also sitting there, basically my ultimate weakness is if a girl shows me a song and I love it, basically I'm locked down. Like that's it. Game over.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's my perfect date. What about you fellas?
It sounds like a nice date. Be great.
There's one thing I understand. Well, there's one thing I understand. It's trauma. I'm tapping into that. Like,
God. Keep going. I like where this is going.
Yeah. Got a lot of trauma over there.
You want to save that for date 5 or 6, I reckon.
Yeah. Perfect date.
I think the date that I would like would be to go like tandem skydiving and then go to the beach and then have like day sex and then eat like heaps of food and then like, fuck again and then like watch a movie and then kind of just phase out and then maybe fuck another time in the early hours of the morning. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the tandem skydiving is a interesting addition. Why that?
Well, you want them to think that they could die, and YOLO.
Oh, actually, I see where you're going because you're creating some sort of bond over a dramatic experience together. That got you,
Yeah.
Mike. I actually see where you're going with this, Banks. It gets their adrenaline up. You know what I mean? I can see the science behind the decision here.
Yeah. Who's paying
You
for
also
the
know
skydive?
she's open-minded. Also, if it's tandem, you're probably going to go behind her, so she's comfortable with the back door.
Yeah, actually, but Mike, before you say yours, there was actually a study done between they were testing when men and women meet for the first time on a sturdy bridge compared to on a rickety bridge. And almost all the time, the people who met on the rickety bridge felt more attracted to each other because they met under a stressful situation. Yeah, so I feel like
the rickety bridge.
The tandem skydiving thing is, I think scientifically
maybe the rickety bridge is
done it before, really.
I can imagine why. 2 reasons. Yeah. Number one is if they're moving, you're not giving them enough time to focus on any imperfections on your body because you're moving too much for them to stare at anything they don't like.
You gotta approach it with a desert walk, like the Fremen.
Also, it's an instant bonder. It's something to talk about. Oh, we're both on a rickety bridge. Oh,
Why'd you say to meet up on this rickety bridge?
Whereas you meet up on the sturdy bridge, you're like, wow, this bridge is real stable,
Yeah. Mike, your perfect date.
We're going to start in the afternoon when it starts getting a little bit cooler, maybe like 4:30, 5:30ish, somewhere in here. We're going to go cocktails somewhere. I live in Brisbane, somewhere on the river, somewhere maybe. Cocktails on the river as the sun's setting sort of stuff. And then we're going to go to dinner. The most important thing I'm taking
for that, Mike? Who's paying for that? That sounds expensive.
I'm paying for it because I'm a gentleman. And your boy's got money. I'm not going halvesies on a fucking tandem skydiving flight with this chick that I've just met.
I'm paying for the tandem, dude.
You're definitely not.
I never let a woman pay for a date.
Okay. Okay. We go to the most important part of a date is second location. You got to mix it up. You can't even tell them that there's going to be a second location.
Second location makes them feel like they're no longer. Classic.
You go to a restaurant, something like this, and then from there, feel it out. I don't know. In my area, there's a couple of old cinemas. We could go see The Princess Bride. There's Japanese Film Festival on at the moment. There's an outdoor cinema, something like this. Although a movie might be too long. A lot of parks around here. We can go sit in a park or something like that.
You have a partner. You should treat her to that, dude. You have a partner right now. Why don't you treat her to that perfect date?
Yeah.
We go all the time. We saw the Iron Claw last week, and we got drinks beforehand. She knows. She gets upset at me if there's not a second location. She's like, what the fuck? You're dipping me on locations,
You've spoiled her. You spoiled her with too many locations.
Yeah. You should see. She's dripping when there's a third location.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
It's ready to
She's like a snail leaving shit all over the place.
Lola!
Like a snail. Well, thank you for opening your hearts, guys. I appreciate that.
That's okay. All right. We're all on the Knights. We're all on the Wars.
I think so, yeah.
Are Benny and I on the Panth and you're on the Stormers?
No, I think Ben and I are on the Storm.
You're both on the Stormers?
Hypothetical for you.
It's too late.
No, it's not.
We're all on the Eels. Benjamin is on the St. George Illawarra Toasts. We are both on the Titans. Smash 'em Titans.
Toasts.
And
Love it.
Benjamin's on the Finns. Matthew and I are on the Doys. I might flip to the Finns. Thumbnail time.
Well, quick hypothetical.
Dude, we've already done that part.
This is a super quick one. It's not a whole fucking tell me a date.
Okay.
Let's
Super quick. You've never done anything super quick in your life.
If for every inch you lose off your dick, you add 10 years to your life, how much would you trade or buy now?
I'm ready to die tomorrow. Like, I'm fine. I'm not losing an inch.
Yeah, I don't think I honestly think I'm going to live to a good old age, so I don't need to add 10 years. I think if I added 10 years, it's going to be a pretty poor quality of life. I'm going to be like in a wheelchair or a dementia in a home. You know
10
what I
healthy
mean?
years. I should have said 10 healthy years.
Oh,
How many inches can you afford to lose, Ben?
I was gonna say I'd happily take 10 years. I'd take a 10-year.
You take
I
an
can
inch?
justify an inch, dude. Like I can justify an inch.
You can still get into your work.
I
not
could
gonna fuck with the
I could
skydiving?
still make ladies come if I lost an inch.
I doubt that.
Well, thank you.
Let us know in the comments. Would you take an
Yeah.
inch off for an extra 10 years of life?
Yeah, that's a real question.
Oh, how about this? Would you take an inch
Another
off,
one,
but you can
another super
add
quick
10
one.
years to
And then super
somebody
quick,
else's
there's two of them.
life? You can choose
Oh,
somebody
wow.
else's life. So it could be like a parent, or it could be your sisters or someone. You can
I would
add 10
take-
years to somebody else's.
I would take 3 inches off of your cock to add on to Matt's life.
Thank you.
Oh, God. I would. Oh, my God. That's too much. Can we meet in the middle? Can we give him 15 years?
Yeah, we can. We can do whatever you want. It's your hypothetical.
Let's do a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just I'll close my mouth.
So pretend to be tandem skydiving. Why do you have
Yeah.
That's gonna-
This will
Ben,
be easy enough. You can edit
We-
around
we-
these grill plates, right?
I just need to see your face. No, I need. You're so bad at taking thumbnails, Ben. Every single one you do is just like not looking or just like no facial expression. You know, and be animated.
How do I
There we go.
how am I like parachuting? Okay, that's all right.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
I like it.
no, we should do see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Oh, that's actually pretty
yeah.
good. Actually,
All right.
All
okay.
right, that's
Johnny-
all right.
No, wait. No, I'm
You're gonna go
doing this
mouth?
one.
You're doing the mouth. You do ears or eyes. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Genius idea. Genius.
Genius.
Someone take us out.
Ben.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of Dr. Tim. Mike's been Mike, Bat's been Bat, Ben's been Ben. Go fuck yourselves and good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see if you can actually suck your own dick. Let us know in the comments if you can. And it's open to ladies too, if you can lick your own whatever you got.
What if someone
No.
called Ruben Cotter a walrus? Would he get offended?
How do you like this for an idea? We talk about it more at the end of the show, but Las Vegas Magic Round.
Why'd you do that?
Two
Take me to
Magic
tongue.
Round